sometimes when I sit up there, the masjid is small, and then sometimes when people come pray late, I'm all loud, so I just sit in the basement of the masjid, so I don't disturb nobody praying. Alhamdulillah. Oh yeah, نبدأ إن شاء الله. Let's begin يا إخوان. لا بأس، أنا عرفت أن بعضكم مشغولا يا إخوان. لا بأس، ليس مشكلة، ليس مشكلة. Everybody gets busy from time to time يا إخوان. الحمد لله. طيب الشاشة موجودة. The screen is visible. طيب نبدأ إن شاء الله يا إخوان. Let's begin بإذن الله تعالى. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. الحمد لله والصلاة والسلام على رسول الله وعلى آله وأصحابه ومن تمسك بسنته بإحسان إلى يوم الدين. أما بعد, after praising Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and sending the salutations upon the Messenger alayhi salatu wassalam, upon his family and his companions, and upon all those who follow upon his guidance into the establishment of the last day. To proceed, يا إخوان, اللهم إنا نعوذ بك من علم لا ينفع ومن قلب لا يخشع ومن نفس لا تشبع ومن دعاء لا يسمع. Verily, Ya Allah, we seek refuge with you from knowledge that has no benefit, and from a heart that has no fear, and from a soul that has no satisfaction nor contentment, and from a dua that goes unanswered, from a dua that goes unanswered. Proceed يا إخوان. فلأصحاب الكتب وصلنا إلى صفحة 17. So for those that have the book, we have arrived at page number 17. Page number 17. وتعلمنا بحمد الله رب العالمين بعض علامات الاسم. So we have learned some signs of a noun. Some signs of a noun. فمن يذكرنا ببعضها. So who can give us some of the signs of a noun? Who can give us some signs of a noun? Oh yeah, from the signs of a noun is alif wal lam. Lamati al-ism. Some signs of a noun. Some signs of a noun. طيب منها alif wal lam. From the signs of a noun is alif wal lam. جميلا. Correct. Some signs of a noun. Our brother, he mentions alif wal lam. جميلا. طيب فمنها الألف واللام. So from the signs is الألف. الألف واللام. The alif and the lam. The alif and the lam. طيب الألف واللام. طيب من يمثل لنا. Who can give us an example? Who can give us an example? Who's with us? Our sister Sakina, she says الكتاب. أحسنتي. الكتاب. الكتاب. ما هو الشاهد هنا? What's the point here? What are we trying to show with the word الكتاب? نعم. أحسن. الألف واللام. الكتاب تبتدئ بالألف واللام. That this word الكتاب it starts with ألف واللام. فعرفنا بعد ذلك أنها اسم. So we see that it starts with ألف واللام. So we know that it's a noun. The book. We know it's a noun. طيب. وعلامة ثانية. Another sign of a noun. Another sign of a noun. جميلا. أحسنتي. Our sister says حرف ياء. حرف الياء. أي ياء هنا نقصد. Which ya are we referring to? Any ya or a specific ya? Which ya are we referring to? Ahsante, ahsante. So the ya we're talking about here is the ya that is used to call someone. And this is called ya'u al-munada or harfu al-nida. The ya of calling. So not any ya, it's a specific ya. The ya that is used for calling someone. We say, for example, Ya Muhammadu. This ya is a specific ya. This is the ya of calling. Ya Muhammadu. O Muhammad. O Muhammad. This is the O of calling someone by name. ما هو الشاهد? What's the point here? إذا رأينا يا المنادى عرفنا ماذا? So if we see the ya of calling, we know what? جميلا. That the word that comes after it is a noun. فهذا الحرف لا يقع على الفعل. Because this ya of calling does not come upon verbs. This is the ya al-munada. حرف النداء. Let's write that down, ya ikhwan. This is the ya of calling out. The sister calls her child, Ya Ali. Oh Ali. This is called the ya. Or this ya is called حرف النداء. حرف النداء. It's the particle used for calling. حرف النداء. Is this the only particle of calling? Are there others? Is this the only one here, Juan? Huh? Yeah. Our sister says yes. Our brother says no. اختلافات بيننا. Some difference of opinion. طيب الصواب لا يوجد غير هذا. This is not the only This is not the only particle of calling. There are others. This is one of the main ones. There are others. You can also say a. You can also say a. A Muhammad is a. Also harfun nida. Afwan. It's a. A Muhammad. This a here means oh Muhammad. No. Alhamdulillah. So yeah, is the main one. You can also say a. طيب. هل تعلمنا بعض علامات الفعل? Did we do the signs of a verb? Ahsant. From the signs of a verb, ya ikhwan. There are many. We mentioned 2 or 3. Well, we mentioned 2, I believe. From the alamat al-fi'l. From the signs of a verb. فعل مضاف مضاف إليه. Signs of a verb. Seen and sofa. You can also say قد. We mentioned قد also. Alhamdulillah. طيب. Signs of the verb. From them, seen was sofa. This article or this letter, seen. Also, sofa. فذكرنا فائدتين تتعلقان معهما, and we mentioned two benefits connected to them, the seen and sofa. Who remembers one of them? Oh yeah, that both of them are sent. Only fall لا تقعان إلا على المضارع. That both of them لا تقعان إلا على المضارع. Somebody write this down, يا إخوان. That's a tremendous benefit for you students of Arabic. The seen and sofa only fall upon present tense verb. Not every verb, a specific verb. Present tense. MashaAllah. Write this down, ya ikhwan. Seen and sofa. How would you spell sofa, ya ikhwan? Sofa. طيب. Only falls upon the, let's keep the term, the مضارع, present tense, verb. So it's not going to fall except on the مضارع. So that's a tremendous benefit of grammar. It only falls on a verb, and more specifically, only on the present tense verb. فلا نرى سين وسوف على الماضي أبدا. So you're never ever going to see seen and sofa upon a past tense verb. Never. You're never going to see that. So seen and sofa is going to tell you that the word that comes after it is a verb. And ضبطا or أضبط, more precise, لا تقعان إلا على المضارع. They only fall upon the present tense verb. What's the second benefit we learned connected to seen and sofa? جميلا. That they both point to the mustaqbal. They both point to the future. But one is closer in time. They both point to the future. Both of them. Seen and sofa. The brother says, سأصلي الصلاة. The brother says, سأصلي الصلاة. Can you ترجم? Who can translate? The prayer time is near. Right. Or it's time to pray level. It's time to pray. Who else? لهما أو لها ترجمة. Who else has a translation? سأصلي الصلاة. سكينة. تفضلي.
I will pray
I will pray the salah. طيب. سهلة. Dr. Jimmy, translate. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. طيب. داود, ترجم. Translate.
I'm about to pray the salat.
I'm about to pray the salah. طيب. Our beloved brother Mujahid said, did y'all pray? He says, what page are you guys on? We're on page number La ilaha illallah. I don't know if my Evil Max has been hacked or not yet, Juan. How can I stop this? Whoever this guy is, keep putting this fresh stuff on the comments. Girls 18. How can I block them? Thought Mujahid says, what page are y'all on? Page number 17. He says, I would say, did y'all pray? Not did y'all pray, but Thought. Dawood, what did you translate, Dawood?
Now I'm about to pray the salat.
I'm about to pray the salah. Thought. Similar to Sakina. Thought, why is this? How can I change that yet? Wow. Thought, we'll work on that after class. Man, I'll make it easy. Thought. I'm about to pray. That's similar to I'm about to pray. Thought. So either I will, we'll accept that, and I'm about to, we'll accept that. Thought. Both of them are correct. I will points to the future. I'm about to points to the future. Thought. So this scene lets you know you intend to do it in the future. I will, I shall, I'm about to. But the difference between the scene and the sofa, let's say the same thing again. Sofa usalli as-salata. Now let's just change the particle. Sofa usalli as-salata. Alright. The meaning is the same. Sofa usalli as-salata. Now, sofa and seen, same meaning, but seen is nearer, closer in time. So, you're only talking about the time. I will, or I'm about to. Okay. But when, if you say seen, sa'usalli, that means it's the near future. Maybe it's moments away, minutes away. That's seen. Sa. Sofa is still near, but it's a little more distant future. Maybe a half hour away. Maybe an hour away. So the difference is the time. Seen is aqrabu. So write this down there, Ikhwan. Seen aqrabu waqtan min sofa. Seen aqrabu waqtan. Where's my tab? Waqtan min sofa. So seen is more close. It's more near. It's closer. Aqrabu waqtan min sofa. That's the only difference. Seen is closer in time with regards to time. If you say sa and then you say sofa, seen is closer in time. Seen is more near, or I don't know if you can say near, Ikhwan. More near, or we'll say closer in time than sofa. That's the only difference. That's it. ولا تقعان على الأسماء أبدا. And they will never fall upon nouns. Ever. Only one type of word these fall on. Who knows? On the mudari, are sent. Only on the past tense verb. That's going to be on your test. That's a good grammar question. Seen and sofa only fall upon what type of word? Allahu Akbar. Anyone has any تعليقات أو أسئلة أو كلام. Anyone has any comments or questions or any general speech they want to mention? تفضل.
The sofa a scene called upon a command form.
طيب, can seen and sofa fall upon the command form? The answer is no. Only upon the mudari'. Our brother's asking, what about the amr? What about the command? The command form. طيب, al-amru, the command. Can seen and sofa fall upon the command? The answer is no. Only on the mudari'. That's a principle, ya ikhwan. Memorize that principle. Some principles can be argued. Not this one. طيب, مثلا لا نقول مثلا, for example, you wouldn't say sa ijlis. Sa ijlis. You wouldn't say that. There should be a hamza. طيب, you wouldn't say sa ijlis. You can't say about to sit. You can't command someone to do something and then use the particle of the future. You would just say ijlis. No. You would just say ijlis. How would you command a female or a woman to sit? How would you command? You're talking to your wife, you want her to sit down. How would you command her to sit? Take it easy. You're talking to a daughter, you're talking to a female, how would you say sit down? No one. Close. In the command form. Someone else? Tabas. Daoud? Sakina? Oh.
Wouldn't it be the same?
Oh, close. Last guess? Sakina?
Or Ijlisi?
Hey, Arsent. Ijlisi. Hey, now. Ijlisi. Ijlisi. Sit down for a female. Sit down for a male. Ijlis and Ijlisi. طيب نبدأ يا إخوان. Let's begin إن شاء الله تعالى. طيب, من لا كان فاهما الواجب, who did not understand the homework? Everyone was clear on the homework? We're just using the lam, the harf jar. So we're just keeping the sentence هذا هو الوقت المناسب, and then you're going to bring what's between the brackets, but you're going to use the li. للذهاب. طيب, here it has للذهاب. You're going to change the hab for whatever's between the brackets. So it becomes للسفر. طيب, عفوا, hold on يا اخوان. للذهاب إلى. طيب, let's make sure the drill here. I think we're just adding الذهاب إلى السوق. نعم. للسفر. طيب, هنا. So you just add in the lam. So all we're doing here, and most of you completed your homework, we'll just breeze through this inshallah. So we just write in the sentence. The sentence is going to stay the same. هذا هو الوقت المناسب. There should be an alif. And then you're going to bring the lam. Whatever's between the brackets. So he says as-safar for number one. So you're going to make it. You're going to bring the lam. So now it becomes lis-safar. That's all we're doing is practicing with this lam. Li. What type of word is this lam? Who knows? Hey, Arsene. This lam here is harufu jar. Harufu jar. Harufu jar. Preposition. So all we're doing is adding the lam. هذا هو الوقت المناسب للسفر. Now the tricky part, if it's alif wa lam, the alif wa lam tabaqayan, it remains. If the word has alif wa lam, al-masjid, then you keep the alif wa lam. Lil masjid. If it does not have alif wa lam, then it does not have alif wa lam. So you only keep the alif wa lam if it's there. هذا هو الوقت المناسب للمسجد. If it's there. If it's nakira, then you don't add alif wa lam. So pay attention there. Alright, so now we're going to take turns. Each one of you is going to read the sentence. And then you're going to add. We did number one. You're going to read the word or read the words that are between the brackets. Keep the sentence the same. هذا هو الوقت المناسب. And then you bring the word that's between the bracket. Who can do number two? طيب تفضلي.
هو وقت مناسب للذهاب إلى no. هذا وقت مناسب لشراء الغذاء.
Arsenti. So number two, since the sentence stays the same, we won't write out the whole sentence. We just write out the ending of it. Inshallah. You're going to write هذا هو الوقت المناسب لشراء. It didn't have alif wa lam, so no alif wa lam. الحذاء. You just added the lam. Our sister added the lam. لشراء الحذاء. So the lam is going to affect al-ismu الذي جاء بعده. It's going to affect the noun that came after it. So it made it لشراء. حرف jar. And the shira is the noun that's affected by the lam. Ismu majrur or ismun majrurun. So this is the suitable time for buying shoes. For buying shoes. أحسنتي أمسكين جميلا. من لا يفهم هذه الجملة? Who doesn't understand this sentence? طيب شراء is the noun from, or is the noun the masdar, which means buying. It's not a verb. No. طيب الثالثة, number three. Whose turn? تفضل. تفضل. أين أسمع؟ Hey, أحسنت. Number three, you all should have had هذا هو الوقت المناسب للطعام. This one has alif wa lam. So alif lam remains. للطعام. This is the suitable time for the food, meaning to eat the food. Now, جميلا. So the lam is a حرف جار. It affects يؤثر أو تؤثر الاسم الذي جاء بعده. It affects the noun that came after it. So it made طعام للطعام. Now, because of the lam. جميلا. طيب. التي بعد next sentence. رابعة number 4. تفضل. Whose turn? داود تفضل. جميلا. أحسنت. Number 4 you should have. هذا هو الوقت المناسب لشراء السيارة. Once again, the lam حرف جار in each sentence. Same حرف جار. لشراء. Why is it شراء and not شراء and not شراء? من يجيبه? Who can answer? Why is it لشراء and not شراء and not شراء? MashaAllah, أحسنتي. Because the li is حرف جار. So it makes the noun that comes after it مجرورا, genitive. Meaning, what does مجرور mean? This was last year. This was our first year grammar. Oh, let's go back. See who's making maraja'a or not. What does the word al-majrur? Al-majrur. Oh, who knows? Now, that's a translation. What does it mean? The noun that follows it gets a kasara. Okay. What else? That's we stop there. We stop there. The noun that ends in kasara. That's it. Oh. Where's Sister Carol? Sister Zakia today. Oh. Tayyip. Some of our brothers are new and our sisters are new. For the old comers who are here, this was last year's grammar. Oh, when we learned some terms. Remember, ya ikhwan, one of the hardest parts of grammar is to keep them. Because who do you practice grammar with nowadays? So you have to always go over it and go over it and go over it, especially at definitions. So for homework punishment, for our newcomers, we'll give you 20, we'll give you everybody the same. No excuses for the newcomers also. Because our classes are recorded. They could have saw it by now, inshallah. Tayyip, for everyone, I want you to write this 50 times for homework. 50 times. Tayyip, all of you can write Arabic, alhamdulillah. Who's still memorizing their letters? Everyone has memorized their letters already? Tayyip. So in Arabic, you don't have to write in Arabic and English 50 times. No. Just write it in Arabic and maybe translate it once. As long as you understand it, that's fine. All of you can write in Arabic, alhamdulillah. So you're going to write al-kalimatu allati. Where's my tab? Al-kalimatu allati. The word that antahi bil-dhamma. The word that ends in dhamma. But don't stop there. عفوا. Where's my alif واللام؟ بالضمة أو ما ناب عنها. Second part is important يا إخوان. Don't عفوا not ضمة أعوذ بالله كسرة. نعم الكسرة الكلمة التي تنتهي بالكسرة أو ما ناب عنها. So write this down يا إخوان. This is your homework. What is مجرور? You're going to write the word الكلمة التي تنتهي that ends بالكسرة or don't stop there. Second part is important. أو ما ناب عنها or what takes the place of كسرة. So you're going to write the word. This is the homework. All of you can write Arabic. By now, all of you should be starting to memorize definitions, terms in Arabic. Understand them in English, alhamdulillah, but try to learn them in Arabic because we're studying Arabic. So the definitions, if you can, especially the principles, try to learn them in Arabic. You're going to see a tremendous difference in your Arabic. So this is this is ماذا the homework. الكلمة التي تنتهي بالكسرة, the word that ends in كسرة, أو ما ناب عنها, or what takes the place of كسرة. That's why the definitions are more important than the translations. Translations are important, لا بأس, we'll say that. What's more important is that you understand what you're translating. That's the goal. Not just translating. You don't just want to be translators, ya ikhwan. No. Anybody who knows how to use a dictionary can be a translator. That should not be our goals. It's easy to translate. That's easy. All you have to do is know how to use a dictionary. That's it. The more vocabulary you memorize, the less you're going to have to learn you're going to use your dictionary. But as long as you can use a dictionary, you can translate. All you got to do is go to the translation, go to the Qamus, the dictionary, and write down what they say. Anybody can do that. That doesn't mean you're a student of Arabic. Most of our translators that we have in the West, may Allah bless them and raise them, but most of them are not students of Arabic. Some of them are, yes, but most of them are not. But alhamdulillah, they know how to use a dictionary. If your goal is all you inspire to be as a translator, all you have to do is learn how to use a dictionary. That's it. That's it. But our goal should want to be to become students of Arabic, not to just learn how to use a dictionary. No. That's for the commoner, the laymaner. No. Our goal should be himmatun aliyah. Write this down, ikhwan. We should have high aspirations as students of knowledge. High goals. High goals. Himmatun aliyatun. Write this word down, ikhwan. These two terms. Himmatun aliyatun. As a student of knowledge, we should all have high goals, high aspirations. Don't have a mediocre, if I can say that, a general goal. No, not when it comes to learning your religion. No. Inspire to be a great imam of tafsir. Don't aspire to, I just want to learn how to read Juz Amma. No, that's the general person. I want to be a translator. No, that's a general person. I want to have a memory like Al-Bukhari. I want to have an understanding like Aisha. I want to have an understanding like Salama. I want to have a memory like Anas. I want to have a memory like Ibn Hajar. I want to have al-fiqh like An-Nawawi. I want to have the Arabic language like Ash-Shawkani. I want to have understanding like Ash-Shafi'i. Great imams. Let these be your goals. Not the general brothers say, I want to go to Egypt to learn the Medina books. No, a'udhu billah. You can learn the Medina books in America. They're free, being taught every masjid. Many of the brothers who teach the Medina book, Never even learned them. But it's not that difficult. Alhamdulillah. You go overseas to memorize the Quran. You go overseas to study with the scholars. Not to just go overseas. No, no. Going overseas is not a condition to be a student of knowledge. It never was. But it makes it easier. It's less distraction. It's less lewdness and nakedness and less music, less fitan. Mostly everyone is there seeking knowledge, memorizing. Alhamdulillah, makes it easier. But I know many brothers go overseas and never sit with one scholar because he missed the goal. He could have did that in America. The goal overseas, they have ulama, they have the people of knowledge. So you go to sit with them, not to just go and memorize only. No, no, no. You can memorize anywhere. Memorization is not connected to place. But yes, it does make it easier. So high aspirations, high goals, high goals. And let the people laugh. You want to be a great imam one day? Yes. Oh man, you're never going to achieve that. Maybe not, but that's my goal. I believe in Allah. Oh, you're African American. I believe in Allah Ta'ala. Allah's Ar-Rahman Ar-Rahim, for example. Alhamdulillah. It's the same Allah that taught Aisha. Same Allah that taught Ibn Qayyim. Same Allah that taught Ash-Shafi'i. Same Allah that taught Abu Hurairah. Same Allah. Alhamdulillah. So don't ever have low aspiration. Your Lord is the most merciful. Your Lord is Al-Aziz, Al-Jabbar, Al-Mutakabbir. Your Lord is the all-powerful, the all-omnipotent, the most merciful. Let the people say what they're going to say. Who is that going to harm? Who is that going to harm? Tayyib. Number 5. Whose turn? Who didn't read yet? Everyone read? طيب, who wants to read number 5? تفضل. تفضل. One more time. لا. مريضي. مريضي. Read it one more time. Good. مناسبه. You were right. Good. Good. Hey, accent. طيب. The last sentence you should have. هذا هو الوقت المناسب لزيارة المريض. طيب, let's ask a trick question. Let's see who's really paying attention. طيب, عفوا. Let's make our كسرة. لزيارة. Where's our تاء مربوطة? زيارة المريض. This should be a yeah. Boy. طيب. The lamb أثرت ماذا? Affected what? Which word? Hey, زيارة. أحسنتي. طيب. So what affected مريضي? Hey, أحسنت. So the زيارة is the مضاف. مريضي, the مريضي is the مضاف إليه. Some people think the lamb affected both. No. The lamb just affects زيارة. without the lam is already ziyaratu. طيب. زيارة المريض. Without the lam, marid is already affected. زيارة, visiting the sick, is already mudaf ilayh. When you add the lam, it just affects ziyara. Li ziyarati. And then ziyara is mudaf. Al maridi is mudaf ilayh. No. This is why we don't. I don't like the translation with the mudaf ilayh. The object and the possessor of the object. In my humble estimation, that's a terrible translation because sometimes no one owns or possesses the object. So I like the translation, the object and the thing or the person that the object is attributed to. Because here, Murid doesn't own ziyara. No, ziyara is attributed to the Murid. والله أعلم. طيب. الصفحة التي جاءت بعدها. Next page. How much time we got? Alright, who completed this page here, ya ikhwan? I think I listened to somebody's audio. They did both. Alhamdulillah. Alright, let's finish this page here, inshallah. Somebody did it already in their audios. I can't remember who. طيب. التدريب الثاني. Who can read the examples? Or who can read the directions? With no mistake. One mistake, you're out. No mistakes. Who can give it a try? Sakina, تفضلي. No mistakes.
Okay. أكمل كما نموذج استعمال
Ah,
بين قوسين
good.
ما بين قوسين
Last word.
النموذج
MashaAllah. Ahsanti, ahsanti. Who else can read it with no errors, no mistakes? Ahsanti, ahsanti. Father. Good. Good. ما شاء الله أحسنت أحسنت فضل داود اقرأ بدون خطأ no mistakes
أكمل كما في النموذج باستعمال ما بين القوسين.
ما شاء الله جميلا جميلا أحسنتم جميعا يا إخوان قرأتم جميلا all of you are beautifully والحمد لله رب العالمين complete as it comes in the example by using what is between the two brackets or parentheses. Are these parentheses or brackets يا إخوان in English? Parentheses? طيب أحسنت شكرا داود النموذج the example ساعة أختي I watch my sister. So now we're going to change it. He says سأشتري ساعة أقدمها هدية لأختي. طيب. Now this type of word here we're going to save when we get into some higher grammar, but it's called the hal. طيب أقدمها هدية is either the tamyiz. طيب here's the tamyiz, not the hal. So he says I'm going to buy a watch. أقدمها. He's going to present the watch and I'm going to present it hadiyatan. So this is called the, in Arabic, in grammar, it's either the tamyiz It could be the maf'ulun mutlaq, but I believe it's the tamyiz. The tamyiz is something that's specific. You're specifying. Is always going to be accusative. And it's like the hal. The hal is like an adverb in English, but there is no adverb in Arabic. The tamyiz is the accusative noun that specifies, clarifies the thing that you're addressing. If that makes any sense. If you say, for example, Kam sa'atan, what time is it? That sa'a. If I write this down for you, ya ikhwan, this is a little off the subject. Some more grammar. If you say Kam sa'atan, so this type of word, sa'atan here, will be the tamyiz. It's always going to be accusative, and it only falls on nouns. So if you say, for example, أقدمها هدية, so it specifies, it explains how he's presented to the sister as what. So it's going to be accusative. So he says, سأشتري ساعة لأختي, for my sister. أقدمها He's giving it to her. I'm giving it to her. I'm presenting it to her. The thing he's presenting to her as is the tamyiz. So he says hadiyatan. So he's giving her the watch as a gift. So that's why this hadiyah is going to be mansuban. So we get more into detail with that when we get a little higher level. سأشتري ساعة لأختي, for my sister, مضاف مضاف إليه. أقدمها هدية. So he didn't buy a gift, but he's given the watch to the sister as a gift. So this hadiyah in grammar will be the tamyiz. أقدمها هدية هدية لأختي. So these two are out of place. ساعة أقدمها هدية لأختي. So now whatever's between the brackets, we're going to change. Everything is going to stay the same except the maf'ulun bi and the one that you're giving it to. So he says sa'ashtari sa'a. We're going to change sa'a for the first noun. And then he says for his sister, so we're going to change for whoever's between the brackets. Li akhi for number one. So the first one is going to be the maf'ulun bihi. That's going to change. And then whoever you're giving the thing you brought for is also going to change. So number one, kitabun and akhi. So let's do this in class, inshallah, then we'll stop. So we have 5 sentences, inshallah ta'ala. We're still using sa'ashtari. I shall or I will buy. Or I'm about to buy. Now, who can do number one?
سأشتري كتاب أقدمها هدية أخي.
Li akhi.
لأخي.
Arsent. Now here, one small addition. Now this is the tricky part too. Okay.
I got it, Sheikh.
Fadha.
سأشتري كتاب أقدمه
Good.
هدية لأخي.
Jamilan. Now make one small change. Instead of kitabun, now it's the mudaf, now it's the maf'ulun bihi. So make it mansub. Instead of kitabun, now you're going to make it kitaban. Because it's the thing that you're buying. So read it again. and change كتاب نعم to كتابا.
سأشتري كتابا أقدمه
Good.
هدية لأخي.
أحسنت. So now what Daoud did يا إخوان, the thing that you're buying is masculine. So on the example the author gave, he says أقدمها. That's only because sa'a is feminine. أقدمها. So the ha has to be feminine because the sa'a is feminine. But if the thing that you're buying is masculine, the pronoun that refers to it has to be masculine. So kitab is masculine. So therefore, we're going to bring the pronoun that's masculine. أقدمه. Because kitab is masculine. So pay attention there. Everything has to match. طيب. So pay attention there يا إخوان. كتابا أقدمه. Because kitab is masculine. If it's feminine, أقدمها. If it's masculine, أقدمه. نعم. أحسنت داود أحسنت. طيب number 2. قميص ولدي. A thobe or garment and my son. Who can do number 2? Walaikum salam. Y'all can pray inshallah. You can pray inshallah. Yeah. I need like maybe like 8 more minutes. Then we'll be done. But you can pray inshallah. We'll do this last 4 sentences, then we'll close out inshallah ya ikhwan. Number 2. Tfadda, who can read number 2?
سأشتري قميصا
Good.
وأقدمه
Good.
لولدي.
هدية. أق...
Okay.
ها.
سأشتري
نعم.
Okay. سأشتري قميصا أقدمه هدية لولدي.
MashaAllah. Ahsanti. So number 2, you should have سأشتري قميصا مفعول به قميصا أقدمها أو أقدمه نعم هدية. He's presenting it. I'm presenting it as a gift لولدي, to my son. MashaAllah. أحسنتي. أشتري قميصا أقدمه هدية لولدي. نعم. أحسنتي. طيب. I will, or you can say I shall, or I'm about to buy a thobe and present it as a gift to my son. MashaAllah. طيب الثالثة number 3. تفضل.
سأشتري هداء
Good.
أقدمها
Who?
هدية
نعم.
لأخي.
لأخي. أحسنت. I will or I shall buy hidaan shoes or a pair of shoes. Wa alaikum salam ya shaykh. أقدمه I'm going to present it hadiyatan as a gift li akhi to or for my brother. نعم أحسنت أحسنت. آه، تفضل
عندي سؤال أستاذ.
تفضل يا شيخ.
أنا إ- إذا
نعم
إذا shoes صح؟
shoes.
shoes صح؟
نعم
نعم shoes الثاني no؟
طيب now hida is one of those tricky words يا إخوان. It's like pantalon. It's like hida'un. It's like we had another one earlier. It's the singular, but it can be used as a plural. So they call it like a non-countable.
نعم
The collection. It's some jammer. Like it's the collection of the noun. It's not the plural itself because it has a plural. طيب, write this down يا إخوان. حذاء is the singular. The jammer is أحذية. أحذية.
نعم لكن
No.
I thought it was being that we was talking about the shoes we talking in the pair.
No, that's fine. I understand your point. No. طيب. Now the tricky part with حذاء.
That's why we put Tabeer Level. That's why we put the ha at the end opposed to the who.
On what?
The
Say the last benefit again.
Ukatimu.
Now,
Instead of saying Ukatimu who, I said Ukatimu ha.
now, and that's why I don't know if you heard me, but that's why I said who when you said it.
Ah,
Because here,
like
technically, no.
nothing.
Now, I bet you can give a benefit to everybody. Complete your statement.
No, I always thought that, when you're dealing with pairs is under a under a feminine status, for lack of a better word.
That's true, but not all the time. That's usually with body parts. Usually.
Okay.
Usually. I know.
Sorry.
So with hida, the tricky part with hida, ya ikhwan, welcome Allah, is that it's a singular word, but it can be understood to be the generality of the thing. So it's still singular, but you can understand from it. It doesn't make it a plural word, but you can understand that you're talking about the collection of the thing. Like you can say, for example, I can say, for example, I say, ish taraytu, this should be hold on. Ishtaraytu hida'an. Now in Arabic, also, I could be saying one or two things. Like, I could be saying ishtaraytu hida'an. Okay. Now when you translate it, even in Arabic, this can be understood to be I brought a shoe, I brought a pair of shoes, and I brought shoes. Although I'm using the singular of the word. Now this is the tricky part about the collection nouns. It's based upon how the person is using them. Somebody may say, well, why not just use it in the plural? Yes, that's easier, but you don't have to all the time. There's some nouns you can mention them in the singular, and the intent can be in the plural. They call the collection of the noun. So here I could be saying, I brought a shoe, a single shoe. That's one way to look at it. It could be, I brought a shoe, or a pair of shoes. Now this is usually the most, especially if the thing comes in pairs. Or I could just be saying, I brought shoes. It was three ways to look at some of the nouns. But the word is still masculine. And this is one of the tricky parts. This one of the tricky parts sometimes about some nouns. You find this a lot, for example. Now, if you meant, usually if the person wanted the plural, he would have left it in the plural. But it still doesn't deny that you can mention the singular and intend it could be the collection of the thing, shoes in general. Or I brought a shoe. But since it comes in pairs, this one is the usual. A pair of shoes, for example. Like that. So this is just a way to understand it. But the way you mentioned it grammatically, you were right. If you looked at it to be feminine, that's why you said the have. That's why I tried to mention who. Because it's still going to be masculine. Wallahu alam. In the line of space. No. Right? Like the other word we had before was socks. For example. Remember we had the word Joe Rabun. And I believe Sheikh Nakir asked, right, generally, Joe up, you're going to say socks. But usually this socks may be in parentheses in most dictionaries. To let you know, it's a collection. It could say it could be a pair of sock or a pair of socks, or it could be socks, or it could be a pair of socks. And then as the speaker or the writer, you may want to write more precisely so everybody will know what you mean. So you may say Jorabain to make it clear. I'm talking about two socks. Joe Rabain. That happens also. That's to be more accurate. But if it's by itself, it could be socks. And it's usually in the collection. Socks. And it can also be a pair of socks. Wallahu alam. No.
Oh, so would that go for everything like gloves and
Almost everything up that comes in pairs.
okay.
It could be the general glove. If you say, hey, y'all got gloves? You're speaking generally. I'm trying to buy some gloves. How many gloves? You're just speaking generally. You're not mentioning how many gloves, just gloves. If you mean, but when you say that, you can mean the generality of gloves, or you can mean a pair of gloves. It's up to you. Now, Assalamualaikum. طيب. Anyone else? طيب, for homework, I want you to complete these last two sentences, 4 and 5. And also, have a small drill here. Everybody mute themselves, يا إخوان. Number 3. املأ الفراغات في الجمل الآتية باختيار الكلمة المناسبة مما يلي. طيب. So he says, complete the blanks in the following sentences by choosing the suitable words from what follows. Now we have 5 sentences. And we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 words. So you have to read the sentences and complete the blanks by adding one of the words to the blanks. Inshallah. And we'll stop there, inshallah ta'ala. And we'll come back in the next lesson, bidnillahi ta'ala, and complete the chapter. Or finish the chapter, inshallah. Alright. Anyone else has any comments or questions or concerns? طيب, if not, we'll stop there, inshallah. وسبحانك اللهم وبحمدك أشهد أن لا إله إلا أنت أستغفرك وأتوب إليك والسلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. وإياكم يا شيخ. Mujahid is asking, how do I sign in through the conference call? You have to download the free conference, and then let me know you have it, and I'll give you my